So today we will start our Revit. First we will discuss about the basics of Revit software, introduction, so that you will understand the graphical user interface of this software, how we can use this software, what are the things are like templates, interface, toolbars, how we can control all those things. After that we will move on to our main part, that is our Revit MEP part. Okay. So let's start. When you open this Revit software, this window will come. This is called the starting window of Revit. If you go to this, you can check the top toolbar. This is named as title bar. Here it's named Autodesk parent company, Revit software name, and 23 is the version. This is your home tab. This is called info center. If you have the license, you can log in with that license and you can go through with this one, but this has to be with the license version only.
So Revit is a only licensed software, or we can use?
That is a different thing that we cannot discuss during this hour. Yeah, we will discuss that thing later. On the left hand top on side there is a icon for Revit software R. In between we have this option home tab. The shortcut for this home tab is Ctrl+D. Okay, you don't have to write down each and everything. You will just focus on the screen.
Okay.
And just focus, guide, take the help from my voice. Only you have to understand the concept.
Okay.
Otherwise, during writing, you will not focus on that window. You will miss some parts. That's the reason I already told you. I have started the recording. You will get all those things. You can repeat as many times you want. Okay. Okay, so this is the home tab. If you click on this home tab, it will disable this home window. We will go back to the same and we will open this window. After this, you will see here it is showing the recent files, like recent projects on which we are working. It is saying recent families. The difference between models and families we have to understand. Model means like if you have understood the AutoCAD. In AutoCAD, while you draft any drawing, any view you have created, you have learned about blocks also.
Yes.
There are some type of blocks. Whenever we need, we will import that block data into the CAD file. In similar, during the creation of modeling, let's say we are creating HVAC modeling and we are creating especially the duct, and we have to put the duct fittings anywhere. So we can import that fittings from a family.
Okay.
So family is like block. We have the existing data in 3D format. That is called family. In AutoCAD, those all are in 2D only. Okay.
So we don't have to model every time, like simple fittings.
Simple things, all the related files we have in the Revit. Okay. And this model is called our project. On which project we are working, that project comes under models. When you install the software in your system first time, you will see there it will represent you some sample models, sample architecture, sample structure, sample MEP, because for all these three disciplines we can use the Revit software for architecture modeling, for structure modeling, and for MEP services. On the left hand side, you will see again there is these two categories are defined. Like if you have to open any Revit model, you can go to this open. If you have to open any family component, so you can go to this open family. If you have to start a new model, so you can go with this one, and you have to create the new family component, so you can go with this new under families. First, we will take a help from the sample project. So let's say we will open any specific project. We will learn the interface. Then after learning the interface, we will move on to our main object. Let's say we have a model. We will open this one. Let's say we have a sample model or whatever. You will first open and we will understand this complete user interface of Revit. When you open any file, so you can check this toolbar will open up. This is called quick access toolbar. So quick access means this will help in some tools which we need, so we can quickly access those tools. That's why it is called quick access toolbar. It is also customizable. Let's say there is an option of work sharing monitor. If we right click on it, we can remove. Right click, remove. Let's say we have to
Can be
use.
edited according to our preference.
Sorry.
It can be edited according to our preferences.
That's the reason now we have options to modify. Now let's say we have to add some tools in that one, so we can go to analyze. Let's say we want to add this space tag option on the quick access, so you can again right click and you can add to quick access. So this option get edited in quick access toolbar. So whatever tools you are using most of frequently, you can use to them in the quick access toolbar. That's the reason its name is quick access toolbar. Second one, on the title bar you will see there is a file name also open, project name and view. It is showing us the south elevation of the building, so it is saying elevation south. So this is the view which is currently activated. Below this there is a file menu in which new, open, save as, according to the AutoCAD and all the file options comes here. After this we have some ribbon toolbars like architecture tab for the architecture modeling, for structure modeling, for steel modeling, for precasting, for systems. This is for the MEP, HVAC, plumbing, firefighting and electrical. We will going to cover up this systems tab. Then after we have some extra tools which we are going to cover up according to the MEP discipline. Whatever the MEP discipline we have to cover up, we will cover those things. For in any training, it is not like we have to cover up each and every tool of the software. 100% software will not going to cover up. Either if you have learned the AutoCAD, so you have learned, you can say about maximum 100 or 120 commands.
Yeah.
But in AutoCAD we have more than 2500 commands. So according to the industry preference, according to the general usage, we can create some specific course content tailored to the specific need of an industry. We can use those tools, we can learn how we can implement those on the project, so that you can easily able to work in for that enterprise only. Those are the things. Now when you open this, there are two toolbars. On the left hand side this is properties, on the right hand side this is project browser. These are the two toolbars. Without these two toolbars we cannot able to work on any project. These are the two primary toolbars we need. So when you open first time after the fresh installation of the software, these will not automatically come up or in this manner basically. Let's say I will show you. This will show up like this. On the half part project browser is there, on the half part on the left side also properties is also there. So these two windows comes up on the left hand side only. Every time if you want to go through details, you have to scroll down for each and every details every time. This will take too much time, because once you have to go to the properties, again you have to go to the project browser, so this will take too much time. So what we can do, we can set up these two separately, on one on left and one on right. According to your usability you can set. Either on the left hand side, if you are comfortable with project browser, you can set project browser here, you can move properties from here to here. Or if you don't want, we require properties on the left and project browser on the right. You will click on the header, press left mouse button, hold it, drag your mouse. When it got highlighted, you can release the button. It will automatically fix on that highlight window. Anytime, let's say by mistake you closed this window, either project browser or properties toolbar, so you have to open those toolbars again. What you can do, in the blank window you can right click, you can go to the last option, that is properties, click on there, properties will open up. Again right click, you can go to browsers. On the browsers, first option is project browser. You can click on this project browser will open up.
Okay.
In this project browser, we have all the floor plans, we have all ceiling plans, 3D views, elevations, sections, detail views, drafting views, structural floor plan, legends, schedules. All are the things of any specific project. We have everything is sorted under project browser, so that you can browse your project. The name indicates project browser. You can browse your complete project with the help of project browser.
So in case if I'm seeing south view,
Yes,
I want to switch to some
any other view,
yeah,
any other view you want to switch, you can use project browser window.
Okay.
So now let's say we want to move up level 1 furniture plan. So we will go to there and double click on it. When you double click on it, it will open up the level 1 floor plan view.
Yeah.
If you have to open up any 3D view, you can go to there and you can just double click. It will open up the 3D view.
Okay.
You can go to any elevation, you can double click on it, it will open up the elevation. So any view you want to open, you have to just go there and double click on it, it will open up that specific view. That's why it is called project browser. Now on the left hand side we have properties. Currently if we are on 3D view, it is showing us the 3D views property. If we on level 1 furniture plan, it will open up the properties of furniture plan. If we are on the south elevation, it will open up the south elevation. That means according to the view, the properties will change. Now the thing is, if this properties is only showing the views properties or any other detail. Let's say we are going back to the level 1. That is the floor plan. If you are going to select any command, let's say you are selecting a duct. After selecting the command duct, this property is showing you the properties of duct. That means command detail. And if we press escape, that means exit from the command. It will come back to the view properties only. If we selected any existing object like wall, door, window, anything, it will show up the properties of that object which you got selected. Either you can go to any command or you can select any component. The properties toolbar shows the properties of that command or for the project. From this property we can learn how we can changes and all. First we will learn only this what is properties showing, what is project browser is showing. Now on this middle ground you will find there are some icons like this one, like this one, like this one, and this one. We have 4 directions. Let's say we were going to understand how these 4 directions are helping us. Likewise, this direction east, this direction is west, this is north, so opposite to this is south. These are the 4 directions we have as a default. When we see the computer screen in front of us, that means we are seeing this direction.
It's because
we are sitting in front of computer and you are seeing this direction. That means this is the south elevation in front of us. On right hand side we have east elevation. So according to these two you can compare with the remaining 2. Like on the opposite side of east there is a west, on the opposite side of south there is a north. This time okay. Now we can these are the symbols. On the below side we have some visualization tool to visualize. Like we are seeing this as a lines only. If you go here and you can show the detail level as a course, so you will find this is as the solid wall only the outer edges are showing. not the detail,
Okay.
not the individual thicknesses of the part of the walls.
Okay.
If you can go and check, convert it into fine, so it will show us a very fine details of the wall thickness.
Okay.
After this, we have a visual display. You can go to here and you can change this visual display: shaded, wireframe, hidden. Like in the Creo and Katia also you have learned these visual styles. All these are the same things. If we want to check the 3D, so you can go to the quick access toolbar. This is already set here.
Okay.
Or if it is not available in quick access toolbar, so we can add.
Okay.
From where you can go to view tab. In view tab you will find 3D view.
Okay, sir.
You can click on this 3D view. It will open up the 3D view of the complete project.
If I want to add there, I will click.
Just right click and add.
Okay.
Simple. Now zoom in and zoom out. Similar like AutoCAD. 100% similar. You can press the scroll and you can drag.
Okay.
Similar again like AutoCAD. If you press and hold shift key along with scroll,
Okay.
so you can orbit it.
Okay.
Both buttons should be pressed and hold. This is orbit. These three things. Or you can use this cube. These are the things.
So this 3D view I'll be setting or the computer will take?
In Creo,
I'll set
how?
with the directions and everything, with the angle I will set this view 3D.
You either in Creo or either in SolidWorks or Katia, while you creating any box, any part, you can easily able to rotate. There is an option to convert it to change to 3D view, no?
Yeah, yes.
All the things comes up here. If you go to click on this 3D view, it will open up the 3D view.
But it won't show this isometric view. I have to set the type.
How this you have the cubes, na? Click on this. This is the isometric view.
Okay. For us, this is overall view.
Yes.
But in Creo or Katia, it will be somewhat bottoms up like this.
That depends on, na? All are the isometric. Like this is southeast isometric. You can switch to southwest isometric. You can switch to northwest.
Okay,
you can switch to this one.
I have to switch every time.
Every time according to the need, na?
Okay.
Whatever we need, you have to switch.
Okay.
It is showing you the all options. You have to change or pick according to your requirement.
Okay.
It is showing you the everything he has.
All will be available, but we have to pick.
Exactly which view you required. That is this is the default one, home tab.
Okay.
That is southeast isometric. This is the default isometric it has. Whenever you click on 3D, it will come up the southeast isometric. Okay. So in general, in all the softwares you will find there are the 4 isometric views possible only: southeast, southwest, northeast, and northwest. All these 4 comes up here. So these are the 3D views. This is the general user interface of this software. Now, if you required to start as a fresh, let's say you want to create any MEP model. So that means we have some as a reference, like architecture model is there at least. Only with that reference of that architecture model we can start the MEP modeling.
Okay.
If we don't have any reference, so how we can start? There has to be a reference available. So today we will going to cover up. Let's say we have a reference of architecture model which I just showed you. We will take the help of reference this architecture model, and we will learn how we can set up for MEP modeling using this architecture model. How we can set up for the MEP modeling. Okay. Now we are going to start a new model. You can click on this new. Now you have to select a template. Like you have learned in AutoCAD also, when you click start the new project, you will set up a template. A CAD ISO for the metric part. In similar way, Revit is used for architecture modeling, structure modeling, and MEP modeling. So that depends on the template, which templates we are going to use for the Revit MEP. Under template file, you will find there is a browse option. You can click on this browse, it will open up the template files. This folder is English Imperial. Imperial means feet inch units.
Yeah.
But we don't want to use this one. We want to work in millimeter.
But in constructions they use feet and.
For the architecture modeling only.
Okay.
All the services work, even structure work also will using millimeter.
Okay.
Even in ETA they are using millimeter. Okay, so we have to up one step, and we will going to use English folder. English means metric folder. In this English folder you will find the template that is system's default metric. This is the template we are going to use for MEP modeling.
Okay,
System's default metric.
why are we using this? We have a MEP template similar to MEP.
You just ignore. I am using this software since last 5 to 6 years. I have created various type of templates. When you start with Revit, you will not find all these templates. No?
Okay.
Whatever you will find as a default, we are discussing according to that only.
Okay.
So you will find in the folder system's default metric that you have to use according to start your work in MEP. System's default metric template you will select, give it open, it will select it.
Okay.
Now you will find the Revit template file type.
Applicable for all MM type of measuring projects.
We can say we are going to discuss only with the MEP modeling, no?
Okay.
So I told you if we have to use the metric units, we have to select this template.
Okay.
For MEP modeling.
If you are using inches or foot, you have to use for the imperial.
Then you have to go for the imperial, because
Okay.
these are the two categories of units, no? Okay. So you can click on browse. On the English folder you will find the metric template.
Oh.
If you want to work in imperial, so you will find system's default.
Okay.
Metric word is not there.
Okay.
That means this is the imperial one. If metric word is there, that means this is the metric template. You can select this one, you can click on open. When you click on open, you will find that template is got selected.
Okay.
Now it is showing you the file type .rte. .rte means Revit template. Revit project template. There are the two things. Now we have to learn what is this file types in Revit. We have two things in Revit. What? First one is model, or we can say project. Second one is family. These two things we have. Now if you are going to discuss about project, in project, if you are going to start in a project, let's say just like we started our work in MEP, we have selected a template that file type is .rte. Let's say you want to start a family, you have to create a fittings, let's say. So you have to select the family template. That family template is known as .rft. Now when you save the project after the creation, when you save the project of Revit, it will be saved as .rvt format. And when you save the family, it will be saved as .rfa format.
Sir, I don't understand. If we template, I have to choose for RTE, and if I do some project.
RT is not the template name; it is a file type.
File type for working. If I do some work building model.
You have worked with the AutoCAD.
Yeah. Yes.
So what is the file extension for the AutoCAD template?
We use DXF for some.
I am asking the template file type.
DWG.
No,
DWG.
that is the wrong answer.
DWG, sir.
No,
Drawing file we use for .dwg. Everywhere.
that's the confusion, na.
Okay.
You will not either you are not getting my point. When you, let's say you open the AutoCAD. Now come up with your part first. You have to clear your doubt first. Now if I have to start with AutoCAD work, how we can start?
I'll just go to open, or I'll start a new
Let's say we will start with the new one. What I can do?
I'll go click on new and select file type. I'll go.
I will press Ctrl N.
Yeah.
It is showing us the what?
What template I should choose.
What template you choose? Now check the file type of the template. What is the file type?
Okay, DW2. Okay, DWT.
What is the file type?
DWT.
What I am saying?
Okay, file type template, which should be some this RTE.
Project file is different thing. Template file type is different thing.
Okay.
Otherwise, how you can differentiate this is the project or this is the template?
Okay. If I open this template, I'll only have settings. But project type will have data for
Exactly.
the CAD model.
The
also.
same we are comparing with the AutoCAD. No, that's why I opened this one.
Okay.
Got my point?
Yes.
So you have the templates for project and templates for family.
Okay.
File type for project. So these are the file types for the project template, for the project file, for the family template, and for the family file. Now we will select our template and we will create new project. Give it OK. Again it will open up the project as a new project. It is saying project 1.
Okay.
Now you can go to the project browser and you can see it is showing you the disciplines like electrical, mechanical, plumbing.
Okay.
That's why it is known as services template, systems template, MEP it is showing. So we can work according to the discipline also.
Okay.
That's the settings of the template.
RTE will define this electrical.
No,
Mechanical. And
RTE is define the template only.
Okay. The just mm.
The type of what is the file type.
No, this template consists of this electrical, mechanical,
Yes.
these divisions.
But template name is systems template.
Okay,
Systems
systems
default
default.
metric. That
Ah.
RTE is not the template name. That is the file type.
Okay. By
Both are
RTE, I meant that one.
Both are the different things, na?
Yes, yes.
If you give this answer in any type of interview, so that is the wrong answer.
Okay, it's a
Dot RTE is not
extension, just
extension.
extension.
Exactly.
Okay. The name is
That dot MP3 and dot MP4 is representing that this is the MP3 and this is the video format
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Only these are the same.
Yeah.
But what type of content is there, that will be either you can check the file or either you can check the name of that file.
Okay.
That is the main thing. So if we have to work on the MEP project, so we have to select the template that's name is systems default or systems default metric.
Okay.
System default means we are going to use feet or inch units. Systems default metric means we are going to use metric units like M. Got it? Okay. So according to my type of template, whatever I choose to open up a new project, according to that project browser will rearranged. Like I have used the MEP template, so it will open up according to the MEP. Now first time, like in AutoCAD, when you open up a new drawing, first thing what is you cover up? First you have to set the units.
Yeah.
Okay, so check UN. In AutoCAD also you are using UN.
UN.
But after UN you have to press enter in AutoCAD.
Yeah, space.
But in Revit there is no need of enter.
Just UN.
Just UN.
Keys are
Okay. You just press UN. It will open up.
Okay.
It will open up the project units,
Okay.
not the drawing units or dimension style manager.
Yeah.
No, nothing. This will open up only the project units. And in Revit there is no need to set up in both. Like in AutoCAD we have to set the drawing units for the drawing. For the dimension we have to set the dimension style manager.
Yes.
But in modeling we have only the project units.
Okay.
Whatever you set here, that will be used for the modeling and that will be used also for the detailing. Okay. In here, let's say in length, this is in millimeter. You can click on here. You can change either unit. You can click how much decimal places you required. If you want to use the unit symbol also as you can use. Accordingly you can set up. Like it is representing the area also you can use in square, millimeter square, whatever the decimal places you want, you can set up. Similarly as volume.
Okay, we'll be using volume also.
That depends on how you can calculate You have to calculate according to the space volume, no? Each and everything. Okay. These are the units you have to set according to the requirement, and this unit setup is having a discipline option. These are the common units: length, area, volume, slope, speed. These are the common. If you can go to the discipline option, you can change according to your discipline. Let's say we have to use HVAC modeling. So if you switch to HVAC, it is showing you the HVAC components or units. Like airflow, it is using the unit format as liter per second. Let's say we required cubic feet per minute, that is in CFM we want to measure. So what you can do, you can change this airflow unit format from liter per second to cubic feet per minute, like in CFM. This is how you can set every type of unit in Revit with the help of project units, with the help of discipline. Give it OK. Now all the units set up like this. After that, you can start working on the project. Okay. This is the first introduction about the interface, how you can select the template, how you can open up any type of project, any fresh project, any existing project. First you have to practice with the help of project browser, how you can switch the views, how properties toolbar behave, how these projects or Revit open up. Only you have to do a comfort zone with the Revit software, so that when we start working on the project, so you got to know there is a toolbar, there is a project browser, there is a property tab, all these things you have to understand. So you will give approx 1 hour in the lab to understand all these things, how this software will going to work. After that break 1 hour, we will again continue with modeling part. MEP, how we can set up all these things to start working on the project. Okay.